let's do a quick T-Rex or a Velociraptor. You're going to need a green or whatever color the patron wants. 260, you're going to need about 6 fingers. So, you're also going to need a bit of white. We'll talk through all of that in a moment. You're going to start with 3-finger bubble, followed by a 4-finger bubble, actually let's make that a little bit bigger, about a 5-finger bubble. Twist that knot in. Followed by a small pinch twist. So there's his head. Come down about 3 fingers. Small pinch twist. About a 1-finger bubble. 2-finger bubble. Followed by a small bubble. About 1 finger. Another small 1-finger bubble. And a 3-finger bubble. Lock that all together. And there's his little hands. Come down about 4 fingers. Do another 4-finger bubble. Followed by another 4-finger bubble and lock those together. What I like to do, put a small pinch twist at the bottom. Just to bring his tail up. And there you go. That's a basic one. Let's add his eyes. Take your white. Small, about 2-finger bubble, followed by another 2-finger bubble. Roll that through. Right in at that top bit. So I looped it under. And I'm going to bring it right over so that it's nice and tight. Next, I'm going to do 3 small bubbles. Push them and roll them through. So there's one side of teeth. And another 3 bubbles. Bring that up. And around that green pinch twist. Don't need the rest of it. Just take a minute to set that up. There you go. And let's do the artwork. Take your Sharpie. You can find your own style. I'll show you what I've done so far in a moment. There's his eyes. And his nose. Now, if you wanted to turn this into a dragon, you had a set of wings back here. Really quick, real easy. Let me know what you think. All right, let's do that quick horse. So you're going to need 2 balloons. You're going to need 2 260s. Don't get hung up on the color because that's what the patron, it's whatever the person wants. You start off with a 4-finger bubble, 2-finger pinch twist, followed by another 2-finger pinch twist. Now I know pinch twist can be difficult for the beginner twister, but keep practicing, you'll get there. 4-finger bubble, 4-finger bubble, lock those together. That's another 4-finger bubble. That's the body right there. a 4-finger bubble, followed by another 4-finger bubble. So there you go. Pretty darn simple. Pinch twist. Take your other balloon, make a small loop, about 2 fingers. Now I'm giving that a bit of a squish, so it gives me some space so I can feed it underneath the ears. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles. Wrap around underneath the body. 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles. Wrap it around the front. And you got all that. Remember, snap that off. That does take a bit of practice, but it's a skill well worth learning. Now, you take this. This builds the bridle. Tie it around. Knot it. Now, I've also squeezed the air out of that so that it'll sit flat. So far, so good. Let's put the art on it. I like to keep this one fairly simple because this is my super fast horse. This is the one you do when you're stuck and you gotta line up a mile long. So there's one eye and the other eye. Get really quick at it. These will take you about a minute to pop these out. So there you go. Let me know what you think. All right, let's teach you that rabbit. It's going to take two balloons. You're going to need two 260s. Don't get too hung up on the colors because, well, that depends on what the patron wants. I'm going to be using a teal and a white. Start with your teal. I like to make the flower base first. This also works great as a wand. Something great for them to hang on to. So, 3-finger loop. Feed your nozzle through. That locks it. Another 3-finger loop. Followed by a 3rd-finger loop. 3-finger loop. And then a 4th 3-finger loop. I like to roll that down to the bottom. So you got that. There you go. They can hang on to that, do whatever they need to do. Then, take our white one. We're going to start off by making an ear. 4 fingers. Another 4-finger bubble. Lock that in. A small 1-finger pinch twist. Followed by a 3-finger loop. Lock that together. So there's the head. Come down, both 3 fingers, a 3-finger bubble. This can get a little tricky to hang on to it all, but don't worry, you can do this. I'm wrapping it into the base of that flower, and then coming up the other side. So 2 more 3-finger bubbles. Then I'm going to wrap it into that pinch twist at the back. Come back down. Wrap it into the flower. And then back up the front Don't need this bit, but don't let it go. Match that up and wrap it around. Take a minute to position. Let's put the face on it. If you want to keep a basic face, all you need is a black and a white. I'll show you the black bit in a minute. So there you go. It's two ovals. Small triangle, came down, loop, just like that. Put a couple of eyebrows on them. You could call that done. Let's decorate it up a little bit. Your white Sharpie. Put a dot right about there and there. Little sunspots. Gives it a little bit more depth. Then, you grab a pink. I like to put a spot, rosy cheek, color in the nose, and there you go. Now, if you're using a different color, if you're using a color balloon, you do have to color in the teeth with the white. In this case, you don't have to. So there you go. There's the rabbit. Let me know what you think.